And consciously, we bring all the attention in this moment, not wandering in the past or somewhere else. Right here, right now, aware of the real self, invisible, timeless, living light. Just basic revising, immortal, pure, free, living light. Knowledge is vast, but practice is revising basics again and again and again until it becomes natural and normal. And obvious. Obvious that the real self is a spiritual being, non physical, child of God, belonging to God's family forever and always. Question is just, am I awake to this? Am I aware of this? Am I living with this awareness of who I am and whom I belong to, where I belong? And Rona, in my case, Rona is not me. Rona is the product of sanskars accumulated over many births. And Rona is the part that is being acted out. The real self is the invisible actor, invisible observer, peaceful, free, beyond birth and beyond death. A being who is innately godlike in nature. And with this same focus and with this same attention and with this same concentration, now remember the time before the living light entered the physical world. The time before the soul entered the theater. The time when the alokik, royal being of light was in the home. And with the power of the divine intellect, just as if merge the drama, make it small, that it becomes like a point. The physical world with all the matter and bodies, just tiny, tiny point. And beyond the drama is the vast, infinite expanse of silence and light. Home, home of peace, home of eternity, home that is filled with the vibrations of that supreme love. Baba is here. This is the home of the eternal family. And remembering this and exposing our mind to this environment reinforces the awareness of the self as a soul and that God-like nature of the soul. An environment of absolute safety. An environment of unconditional love. Everyone is loving, everyone is lovely, and everyone is supremely loved. Everyone means the living stars. And just make sure that you keep the drama as if merged. Now is not the time to remember the part and the dynamics of drama. That is as if merged. Now bring to life the memory of the home and the eternal stage. The incorporeal world. Now is the only time that we can consciously experience the home. And Baba in the home and ourselves in the home. And just savor the silence and the stillness of Paramdham. No sound, no movement, no emotional up and down, just bliss and peace. And enveloped in Baba's love. It is almost like a divine womb experience. Everyone is good. All are lovely children. And Baba's as if incorporeal drishti is filled with that highest respect, supreme love. And Baba knows each one, loves each one. And just allow your mind to be exposed to this and to experience this state of mind where there is not a trace of fear, not a trace of discomfort, not a trace of sorrow, not a trace of ignorance. Full blast, love and peace. And secure. Just pure, naked, incorporeal soul. and zoom in as if tune in to that beautiful incorporeal personality of God. And realize that innately each one of us is like that too. How sweet. How lovely. How pure. This father, mother, friend, and this is the beautiful truth of everyone. When exposed to matter, then the variety begins and manifests. But in the home, the eternal stage, in the seed form, all are like Baba, pure, peaceful, serene, still, timeless, free, living lights. Try and grasp that state of innocence and ignorant of malice, ignorant of neediness, and ignorant of desires. Soul is full, needs nothing ever to exist and to be loved by God and to belong to God. Absolutely and supremely secure. And with this as foundation, the royal living light enters the dimension of sound and movement and matter, enters the game of human puppets, but holding the awareness fully, completely, with clarity and attention, that this is extra experience, an extra game, and that we remain forever what we always were, even when the game finishes, whom we belong to, where we belong, who I truly am, timeless, living light. Om Shanti. You can see the board properly.
Yes.
Yes.
It's always useful, not to every now and then uh, give ourselves the basic course again and revise things, because every time it goes in a bit deeper, no? And kind of you get to feel also why Baba repeatedly reminds the same things and from different angles trying to explain. And so the next couple of days and over the Thanksgiving weekend, maybe we can spend again some time on karma, and trying to share also what we have shared in the retreat, but even deeper, because now we are at the Brahmin level. No, but useful to understand karma, the big rule of the game. Today's word was the law. What is not the law and what is the law? Big law of the game is the law of karma. But karma is not only at a physical external level, it is also at a more subtle level. But let's go and start with basics. And when Baba explains law of karma in Murli, he tells us, first of all, you come from a space beyond action, beyond karma, and you come into what he calls the field of action, karma kshetra. So the incorporeal soul in that state beyond karma enters this dimension and gets tools to play the game of karma, so to say. So the first encounter or karma kshetra, the field of action, or the playing field where the game of action is played out. And then he uses the word uh, kshetra, kshetra. I'm not too familiar with the exact spelling,
Okay,
but the
Kshatra
field.
is K. If K
That
comes first.
Kshetra,
Kshatra. Kshatra. K S.
Kshatriya is warrior, no? But
Uh-huh. It's a Kshatra. Same.
Kshetra. Anyway,
Okay.
the field of action, the field of karma. And to play the game of karma, you need organs. And I'm not sure exactly the word in Hindi. Karma Indriya, I think. Yeah, Karma Indriya. So the sense organs, the organs with which karma is performed. That is not how it was put in the Murli. In the Murli, it was just Kshetra. This is why I'm not using the K. And so let me get that Murli. No, field of action. Anyway, so the soul adopts karma indriya organs with which to perform karmas. And there are, of course, physical organs, sense organs, the eyes, the nose, the tongue, and the touch, and the hearing, but also the subtle organs, the mind, the intellect, the sanskars. That is with which the soul plays the game of karma. What is it? Organs. And body is one, but the more subtle organs also. And then through these organs of karma, we enter into karma sambandh, relationships of karma. No, not of karma, relationships through karma. So, in a soul conscious stage, what happens if we just try to draw this to get it clear? This is the soul. The soul comes from the home, and this is another. And their eternal relationship is one of brothers, soul brothers. And now these soul brothers enter the field of karma and they adopt organs of karma to perform karma. Thank you. Sambandh is relationship. So the soul has a relationship with actions and comes into relationships through karma, through actions. So the soul uses the, what is it? The organs. And at it, there is interaction at this level. But the real interaction is at this level. The real relationship is at this level. You understand? It's like two actors. They are friends, and one plays the role of what? A tiger, a lion, and the other one plays the role of what? A lamb. And so this tiger chasing the lamb, or the lamb, blah, 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 blah. But behind there are two friends. They're acting out that drama. So the soul comes to play this. So let's say this one is lion and this one is lamb. I drew a body because lion and lamb is not so easy to draw. But these are the two invisible actors. And they adopt this costume to play the game. Hmm? If there is this full awareness, then it means there is a relationship of karma, a relationship with karma, a relationship through karma. The real relationship is of souls. But we come in the world of karma, in the field of action, and then there is an interaction at this level too.
Yes.
But it is the soul really interacting. It is a bit of a subtle thing to grasp. That is why I gave the example. There are two friends. One plays a lion and the other plays the lamb. So in the game, lion and the lamb are interacting, playing out the game. But it is the actors who are friends. So these are playing this game. They're using actions to play the game. Hmm? So the soul is not in bondage of this karma, but the soul is in relationship with, how to say, with karma. Hmm? Free. Soul is free. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Soul is beyond. You are beyond. Like we are friends behind, but we're playing. One is chasing the lamp. Lion is chasing the lamp. Lion is growling, and this is the scene going on because the souls are playing that part. But behind, they are the loving brothers or the loving friends. But in this game of action, they are playing line. But one is not saying, "Oh, I hate this lamp," or this one is not saying, "I hate the lion." No, this is how you play the game. Don't get punished. This is how the script is. One is the one who plays the lamp enjoys playing that part, running, screaming. Ah, not at this level. If you are awake, there's no karma gets created. What is karma? Actions that lead to sorrow or happiness. If there is happiness experience, there is no bad karma. So the one playing the lamb, does he suffer? Only if he identifies as lamb and think lamb is my world. I am the lamb, and this one chasing me. But once he is aware that we are just playing this game, he enjoys being the lamb beyond the role. Yeah. The one playing the lion also enjoy wow and showing off his thing, whatever. Then the karma is performed, but you're not in bondage of that karma. And so you're not suffering. So the bondage is only when we forget that we are the invisible actors.
Yeah.
If we forget this, then this is like eternal competition, comparison, war. One feels superior, other feels inferior, whatever. Equality is not here. Lion and lamb, they are not equal. Equality is here at this level. The sukarma, what Baba talks about, the elevated karma, the good karma, is when we know this is a field of action. We are adopting organs to perform action, to play the game. And we hold this awareness of relationship with karma, not identifying. No, we are playing this game of karma, but we remain in the awareness of the ones who are playing, the invisible players, the awareness of being brothers, the awareness of being souls, identifying with the role. But for the deity, this is normal. So for the deity, there won't be lion and lamb. There will be King Lakshmi Narayan, and there will be all deities. But there will still be the awareness of this. So Narayan will not feel I am better than the subjects, for example, because he doesn't identify. Lakshmi will not say, oh, this is my Narayan. And this is my golden palace. This is just the game being played out.
So that we have to
True
adapt
karma
now.
means highest karma, elevated karma. Yeah, sukarma is every karma performed at this level that or not only at this level, but every karma performed that helps the soul remember this. That is sukarma. And sukarma can only be performed. True sukarma can only be performed in the confluence age. Because this is the only time we have this knowledge to be able to perform this level of karma. By Baba's standards of sukarma. Because even in the Iron Age, even if people do, what is it? Some virtuous action, it doesn't come from this awareness. It is just the lion being nice to the lamb, trying to be nice to the lamb. But without the awareness of being soul and that there is a brother soul behind. Yeah, it is a deeper level. You understand? So this is a very sophisticated game to play. It is not about making the lion more, what is it? The lion making the lion more sweet or making the lamb more fearless. Drama is drama. Part is part. Yeah, exactly. What the real game is, you do not identify with this. Yeah, you be what you eternally are and be aware of that and be awake of that. Even if the lamb dies and get eaten, so what? The soul just means that part finish. Part will open up. But I don't die, I don't get eaten ever. Yeah.
So, sister, so is it safe to say sukarma is actions that are performed with the awareness of the self, the true self, the virtuous self,
Yeah. Yeah.
conscious effort
Yeah.
whilst in the drama, right?
Whilst in the drama, and then that action will be aimed at helping others also
Yeah.
to
Okay.
remember who their true self.
Gotcha.
Yeah, knows that my brother's soul is playing this part. But what has happened to us, we are playing this game and we have forgotten this, and we got completely stuck in the lion lamb situation. And then we complain, why does lion bite me? Why am I a sheep? Trying to make effort to become a lion and trying to be virtuous lion, and all of that is still body consciousness, body conscious level of effort. Yeah.
Sister Anna, can you talk the distinction between the Sukarma and the Sresht Karma?
Sukarma and Shrest karma is same in Baba's perspective. Elevated karma, good karma.
What is a karma?
A karma. So to simplify this, sukarma is good or elevated karma. Akarma gets translated as neutral karma, and vikarma gets translated as sinful karma or negative karma. Vikarma. Now, sukarma is when it is performed in the awareness of the true self and aimed to help others come in that awareness or make that awareness firm. No? That is sukarma. So, sukarma, what is it? Strengthens the angel, you could say, simplified. Vikarma strengthens the demon, strengthens body consciousness. And akarma means neither angel, neither demon. It is neutral. And that can only happen when both are solidly soul conscious. In the golden age, it is akarma. By Iron Age standards, you would call it, this is great karma, high karma. But because it is amongst deity, it becomes akarma. This is a vast topic, and it has so many different angles and dimensions. So it merits that we spend some time in this. And the other aspect of it is that every karma has its reward. Every karma at every level has its result, has its reward. And so, for example, if we play the game in soul consciousness, it strengthens soul consciousness. That is the first result. And the sanskars of that soul consciousness becomes deeper. Using the lion to be nice to the lamb, that sanskars of playing the game with kindness, also that gets strengthened. So the skill to, as a lion, as playing the part of the lion, to play that part of lion in a nice way, that also gets its own fruit. Lamb will not be scared of the lion, for example. But it still is just the game level. Those are the rules on how to play the game. A nice lion will play the game, the game will be nice. But ultimately, nice or not nice game scenes, this is the eternal reality.
Shanti, I have a question. How do we apply this? And this might be something that has to be covered in a separate thing, but how do we apply this to a situation where there's abuse? Like the abuse is the lion, the abuser being the lion, and the lamb being the victim.
Mm.
And say to achieve balance, say the
Yeah.
lamb does things to empower themselves to get away from that bondage,
Yeah.
and they are bettering themselves, but they're still kind of attracted to that person. Maybe they're married and have kids with that person. And yeah, so how do they balance themselves in that scenario?
Yeah. So first of all, this is why karma is so intricate. No? It has so many dimensions. First of all, if this is an abusive scene in the drama, no, this lion is biting the lamp and beating up the lamp and biting up whatever, chewing up his his thigh or his ears. Some scene is going on. Liberation, true liberation in life from this scene would be soul is experiencing the self as an observer. This is happening in the story. This lamb is not me. Now, this is a very high stage. This is the destination of effort. But if this actor is just playing the victim lamb, and this actor is playing the abusive lion, if there is the acting awareness, one doesn't suffer. Not like in a film, some Hollywood actor, one plays the abuser and the other one plays the victim. The actor who plays the victim is not suffering, is playing the part, doesn't identify. All of this is theory, but just to grasp the dynamics. So when the soul reaches that state of absolute detachment, then it is just another scene in the drama, and there's no sorrow experienced. The sorrow in this context is experienced because of identification. I feel this is me, and this is my body, and my body is being hurt or whatever. But if we do not identify, there is no sorrow. Now, the other level of, and this is what Baba was talking about yesterday and today, how to see the prophet in a scene of loss. Now, how to see the gift in the scene of storm. No, Baba saying today in blessing. Now, unfortunate scenes in the drama, so to say, they have the aim of pushing us back into soul consciousness. No? These scenes are created for the benefit of the soul, to stop the soul from getting more into identification, stop the soul from getting more into indulgence. No, this is very blunt, maybe, and very revolutionary also. So I'm not sure if we should stop the recording because people start saying Rona saying this and that. Maybe can you pause the recording for certain things are a bit too sensitive, I feel, to just be out there on the internet.
And I like when Baba said that the knowledge with less yoga, it doesn't,
Yeah.
you're missing out. This doesn't really have power. The yoga is what gives knowledge power. I love that when he said that in the morning today.
There is another way he sometimes says it in Avyak Murli. He says, you can have knowledge, but you should use knowledge as a power. And that we don't do. For example, when we are careless, we say, yes, yes, I know, but it takes time, for example. He says, then you know, but you're not using it as a power to do now.
Yeah, I
Because
like
the real depth of Gyan is not separate from yoga. It actually goes together. If there truly is yoga, there is Gyan also. And Gyan connected with yoga. They cannot be, it's like two wings of the bird. No? You cannot just one without the other. But when you have knowledge, but you're not using that knowledge, you're just staying with your old ideas and your old tendencies and your old standards and your old principles, even though you have knowledge, then that knowledge becomes like just some information written somewhere or that you use to impress others when you speak, but you're not using it yourself. So knowledge should be used as a power to shift things now, not tomorrow, not next week or 2025. Now. We are long over time.
From that uh, body conscious base of doing actions, you have this kind of like, I'll try to be kind, I'll accommodate her, and even do. So you still harboring behind that so-called goodwill. There's that, there's a heaviness is still there, but because the role is being considered, she's she's my administrator. I'm just an office boy, and so all of that is playing in your head, and there's some uneasiness. But when you're soul conscious, you beyond all those that kind of a rational thinking and kind of moral conviction, but I have to do it. It's the right thing to do. But when you're there, up there, things are being done under the influence of Baba, so as though he's doing it through you, and there's no trap. There's no trap. So once the action is done or the role is finished, you're still light. And that's really you free.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to look back at whatever kindness you did or whatever.
You don't even feel I did. You will feel Baba did. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is very, very good. No, and to churn at least at this level. Because another expression of this soul conscious awareness is you feel not I playing the part. This costume is for God's task. So using this as per Baba's instructions, not how I like to play the part, but what does Baba say how to play the part? That is the godly servant attitude, as Baba said in today's Murli.
So you were saying that we have to help others to, give the knowledge.
To
Baba's
wake
knowledge,
up, yeah.
To wake up. But so we let them know that we are the souls
Mm.
and we are just playing the part.
Mm.
And so we all are soul brothers
Mhm.
and drama is predestined.
Yeah.
But I have realized that not so many people believe that drama is predestined. They said we are the one creating all this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
It
when you
is
try
it
to
is a
tell
high
them that
stage to
you can
understand that.
change this,
Yeah.
so it's like not many people believe it.
Yeah. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're not here to convert anyone or
No.
to try and convince anyone, but you hold that vision.
But it can be done step by step, not every
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
at
The
one
Baba
time.
said today also, no? You
Mm.
sow the seed.
Yeah.
Ami is not here, but Ami was sharing the other day that her children, some years back, they came to New York and they were given a little card and a little something from Baba. And at that time, they did not appreciate at all. But one of them, it was somewhere stuffed in some drawer in her room. And now, years later, 4 years later, the girl finds it. And now she goes to her mom and says, Mom, at that time I did not appreciate and I did not even respond so nicely. But this is such a beautiful thing that I got and a blessing also. And it is such a good example, you know. You go on sowing seeds, and there will come a time when that seed bears fruit.
It just stays in their mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Even though they
Yeah,
don't act
yeah,
at that time. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Seed will what is it? Will sprout when the time is right. You know, but the time is over time now. We have to stop.
When I sow the seeds in that soul conscious state, there is no expectations. If expectations show up, means I'm attracting weeds which will interfere with the blooming of it. So I don't want to be weeds of expectation when I'm sowing the seeds.
Yeah. Okay, let's close. We will continue this and remind me also if somehow
Thank you.
this is pure Gyan. Om Shanti.